Hey traders, John Howell here. Hope you guys are well. Mining stocks are really starting to get heated up, and so is the metals. And also the stock market may be getting towards that turning point that I was talking about yesterday. So let's get straight into it. Don't place a trade based on what you'll see in this video because there is no guarantees of making a profit in the market. It takes you a long time to become a good trader. So this video here is just to educate you to become a much better trader. Alrighty traders, let's get straight into it. Traders, today is one of the last days that I'm running my webinar. On that webinar, I'm going to teach you all the details to my #1 trading system, how I trade the markets every day. If you want a really high win-loss ratio and to be able to identify setups that have the potential to make big moves, you need to join my webinar because I'm about to do, this is one of the last ones I'm running. So go to johnsfreetraining.com right now, register for my next webinar, and on that webinar, I'm going to share with you all the details to my #1 trading system that I use, that I generate income throughout the year. You got to absolutely love it. So let's have a look at the good old markets. We'll have a quick look at the stock market. Then we'll get down to the mining sector as well too. So the thing, I did a video yesterday and I said, you know what guys, I think we're getting very close to a turning point soon in the markets. And I said, I don't know whether it's going to be today or whether we're gonna continue moving in a slow downward fashion. That's right, the fashion. I can't talk today, but in a downward fashion. And but the thing is I don't know whether we're gonna do that or whether we're gonna start to hold and start to rally back up. And today was actually a really nice, good, strong, bullish day. If I bring up the good old candlesticks for a minute and bring up the last, say, hour, you can actually see what has actually happened through here. You can see the market was actually trending down, but now we're actually starting to slowly pick back up through here. Let me go back to my bar charts here, because bar charts are the bee's knees for me, right? So if we go look at the last 3 months, you can see here that we're holding here. We're not out of the woodworks yet, but we're getting very, very, very close for this being a higher low in the market. So we have this low, we have this high. I believe there's going to be some sort of a higher low, so a higher low here in place, and then we start to pick back up like this, and then we start to make big moves in the markets. So remember traders, my year-end target is 5,500. That's my year-end target, okay? Now, if we do start to get really heated up, my ultimate target is 6,000. My ultimate target is actually 6,000 on the S&P 500. Now, 6,000, that's aggressive, yes, but that's my ultimate target. But my first target is that 5,500 level. That's where I believe we're going to start to make a big move towards that there. And the thing is this, guys, is that if you actually look at all the numbers, if you actually look at what's actually happening behind the scenes, spending in the economy is starting to really pick up. Like, I don't know about you guys overseas, but things are starting to open back up again, guys. Spending, people are coming back out. Spending, like here in Sydney, Australia, right? There's people that have been at the airport, and for 3, 4, maybe even for a whole week, there's been hours long delays. And there's been the biggest lineups to get checked in that they've seen in a long time. People are, even my ex-wife and my kids, they're going away for 2 or 3 weeks now. They're going over to Thailand. People are starting to get back out. And guess what that's doing, guys? Guess what that's doing? That is all that money, all that excess money that people have been saving up is now coming back into the markets. Traders, ladies, gentlemen, boys and girls, get ready for the roaring 20s again. We are in the middle of the roaring 20s. And I believe we're going to see one of the greatest booms, one of the greatest moves in the stock market we've ever seen. Followed by the greatest recession we've ever seen. But that's stage number 2, right? Stage number 2 is that. But stage number 1 is like, guys, look what's happening right now. We're going to start to see second, third, and fourth quarter booms, right? Why? Spending is starting to go up a lot more. People are traveling. Things are starting to open back up again, right? Formula One. That's open back up again, and we've got sports opening back up again. Things are happening. People are spending money. The economy's starting to really chug along. And guess what? With all that money that was printed, in the last couple of years, guess what? Savings in, well, I don't know about the whole world, but especially here in Australia, savings have exploded. We have so much more savings right now. I think there's something like $300 billion. That's just in Australia. When you talk about worldwide, oh my goodness, there is so much money sitting on the sidelines. Ready to be deployed. Traders, ladies, gentlemen, boys and girls, we are in a bit of a midterm slowdown. This is what's called a midterm slowdown, okay? If we have a look at this here, we are getting ready for one of the greatest roaring moves in the markets, okay? And this is going to have a ripple effect through the mining sector as well too. Bitcoin, I don't know about that. someone just like, screw you, John, whatever. People just want Bitcoin. Like, go buy gold instead. Not Bitcoin. Go buy the mining sector. Why? There's a fundamental reasons why we're going to go through a mining boom. I've talked about that in the past anyway. But this is a midterm slowdown, guys. Midterm slowdown. Right? We had the big boom. Now we're going through a bit of a midterm slowdown. Guess what's coming next? That. We're going to go through one of the craziest moves to the upside that we've ever seen. And people have been worried and fearful and all sort of stuff. Welcome to the roaring 20s, guys. It's starting to happen right now. Just look outside your window, okay? Things are opening up. Things are happening. People are spending money, and we're starting to get that feeling on the economy wise as well too. So moving over now through to the gold market, good old gold, and gold's actually been quite. It's slowly starting to move. It's like, come on, dog, move. You know, one of those dogs that just doesn't want to go for a walk. You know, they just come on, dog, keep. I actually don't have a dog, so, right, maybe even a cat. Well, the cat just looks at you saying, "What are you looking at, mate?" But to me, guys, gold is slowly starting to head up through here. And I've been doing videos after videos saying, get ready for a really big move and get ready for breakouts and so on and so forth, which we did, by the way, in the mining sector. If you've been watching the mining sector today, we're starting to get that breakout, guys. What I've been saying for a while now, all right? Guess who's positioned for it? Me, this guy. So what do we have here? We have a very big move up. And I said, the market did nothing for a long time. Now it's breaking up. Now we're coming back down. Now we're starting to create the high low. This breakout here didn't happen for no reason. That's the warning sign to say, guys, yes, we haven't been doing much for a couple of weeks, but get ready for another big move. I have a 3,000 target on gold, and it's coming, guys. Ladies, gentlemen, boys and girls, it's coming. I actually talk a lot more about that on my webinar as well too. So again, go to Johns, JOHNS, freetraining.com, or first link in description. Go join my webinar, guys. You're going to absolutely love it. But when it comes to trading the markets, like, look at this here, guys, right? Look at this here. Let's go back to this here. Look at this here. We've done nothing. All this time, we've done absolutely nothing. Now we're starting to break out. Now we're starting to what? We're starting to trend, right? Remember, the trend is your friend until the end. We through here, there was no trend. Right now, this is now a higher low. And guess what else is in place? Let's go to this one right here. And look at the moving average. If you've been watching me for quite some time, what does the moving average tell you? The moving average tells you what? Two things that the moving average actually tells you. One is that how far away from the moving average, which is overbought, aka see how far it got up there, see these maximum distance away. That means it's overbought, oversold levels. Number two is that the direction of the moving average, look at this here, strong up. What is that telling you? For the last 12 months, we've done what? See, the moving average is pretty much just flat all through here. Means there is no trend, there is no momentum in the market. That's why the market didn't do anything. Now look what's happening now. Right? We're starting to break out. We're starting to what? Trend from a market perspective. And now we're starting to get the moving average strong trending up, which is like it's a strong momentum behind there. And this is where, guys, I've been really bullish these markets because the market is just getting heated up, all right? We're just getting heated up here, and this market is starting to really start the momentum, right? Because think about the momentum as a surfer. If you're a surfer and you looked at this break, or you looked at the rip and so on and so forth, you're like, man, there's actually nothing happening with here. You know, that you hop out of your car, you go to one of the beaches, and you're like, oh, there's actually nothing going on here, right? There's no waves. And would you want to go jump in there if you're a surfer? No, you wouldn't, right? Because it's like nothing, it's flat. Nothing's going on. But if you start to see some really good waves happening and things are picking up and momentum starting to pick up, guess what? You're like, yeah, let's go over here. Let's jump on. Woo! All right, and then we got to go. Look what's happening with silver as well too. Silver, let's actually take off the moving average here for a minute, but silver's starting to get, I tell you what guys, silver's getting ready for that big breakout. We're starting to hold here just a little bit, which I've been talking about, and now we're starting to get that move back up to the upside. But wait till we start to get back above that 27, guys. We could be in the start of that as well too, right? This is just silver. I haven't got a position in silver, but I'm really wanting to get into it. I just been waiting for the right time there, because I don't want to be jumping in too much, because I'm already in gold and I'm already in the mining sector as well too. Which we go to the mining sector. Look what's up in the mining sector, right? We got a really nice follow through today. Really nice breakup. Guess what I said? What I've been saying, traders, for the last couple of weeks. Get ready for the breakout. The breakout's coming. The breakout's coming. The breakout's coming, right? And look what's happened today. Last couple of days, we're starting to slowly get that breakout. Really nice on the GDXJ there. GDX as well too. We're getting that really nice breakout to the upside. The SILJ, again, here we go. And I've been calling this for you guys. Been watching me now for the whole week. I've been saying, guys, get ready. We're gonna start the breakout at this level, and it's probably going to be to the upside. And we're probably going to go for another nice move. This breakout here, guys, is the start, to me, is the start of a really nice move to come in the markets here. Especially when we're looking at, say, the SILJ. Where is it likely to run to on the SILJ? There's really good resistance at 100. I mean, 1750. Right, so 1750, and then also the SIL as well too, same sort of thing. We're starting to slowly break out of this SIL, which is, this one's been a bit of a lackluster dug, but it's actually starting to slowly break out as well too. So we're starting to get the breakouts, and so guys, all in all, I believe we're on the cusp of seeing incredible moves across all markets. Maybe just not Bitcoins. It's like, for you guys that follow crypto, you're like, John, you idiot. Dislike. So anyway, traders, there we go. Leave a comment below. Let me know what you think about what I just said there. But I see, guys, we are on the cusp. We are on the cusp of the roaring 20s again. At least for this year anyway. Right? And it's starting to happen. We're starting to see it over the last couple months. Things are starting. People are coming out. Again, just look, we've just gone to the school holidays here in Sydney, Australia, and the airport's packed. What does that mean? Right? There's lineups, there's bigger lineups that we've had in a long time. They're way outside the actual door. Anyway, if you'd like to learn more, traders, or no, this is what you need to do. If you actually like to learn more about my actual trading system, how I trade the markets, my scanning software, how I scan for the markets, and the number one trading pattern that I use every day to generate income, then go to Johns, JOHNS, freetrain.com. Very first link in the description. Also on there, I'm going to teach you what I did to go from losing $250,000 my first couple of years, just almost gone bankrupt. What did I actually do? What were the things I needed to understand about the markets and about myself and trading the markets to then go from that to becoming a full-time trader? So very first link in the description, guys, and I look forward to seeing you on my next webinar.